Let me tell you something most people never admit out loud. Breaking doesn't always look like shattering glass. Sometimes it looks like silence. Sometimes it looks like laughter that feels a little too forced. Sometimes it's hidden behind the words, "I'm fine," when in truth, you're anything but. And yet, the strange thing about breaking inside is that the world rarely notices when it happens. It's almost invisible, but to the one living it, it feels like the ground is splitting open beneath their feet. I want you to imagine this. A person smiles at you across the street, waves, maybe even cracks a joke. But what if I told you in that exact moment, their inner world feels like a collapsing house? That's the paradox of breaking inside. It's quiet on the outside, but deafening within. And here's where psychology begins to explain something we rarely talk about. See, our brains are wired for survival. We build walls, coping mechanisms, masks. We construct versions of ourselves that look strong, capable, unbothered. But behind those walls, pressure builds. Every unspoken word, every hidden disappointment, every dream deferred becomes another weight pressing down. And when that pressure reaches a threshold, something inside quietly cracks. Psychologists call this emotional dissonance, when the outside doesn't match the inside, and it's one of the most draining states a human being can live in. But here's the fascinating and heartbreaking truth. Breaking inside doesn't always come from a single catastrophic moment. More often, it comes from the small things. The text that never came, the apology you never received, the promise you kept that no one else honored. Tiny fractures in the soul, repeating, until one day you notice you don't feel like yourself anymore. And this is where the story gets even deeper. Because when people break inside, they don't always collapse. Some people keep functioning. They go to work. They laugh at family dinners. They send emails, post photos, keep life moving. And yet, psychology shows us something remarkable here. It's called the masking effect. It's when individuals suppress their true emotions, not just from others, but from themselves. They convince themselves they're fine until one day the mask becomes so heavy it feels impossible to carry. Now, maybe you're wondering, why does the human mind do this? Why don't we just show our true feelings? The answer lies in what psychologists call social conditioning. From childhood, most of us are taught to hold it together. Don't cry in public, don't be weak, don't let anyone see you struggle. And while that conditioning helps us function in society, it also teaches us to abandon parts of ourselves. We trade authenticity for acceptance. And slowly, without even realizing it, we lose the language to express what we truly feel. That's why breaking inside often feels so lonely. It's not that people don't care, it's that they don't even see it. But let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed that when you hold back tears for too long, even small moments make you want to cry? Like a stranger holding the door open, or a random song on the radio. That's not weakness, that's called emotional spillover. The mind can only store so much unprocessed pain before it leaks into unexpected corners of life. And here's the twist. Those leaks are signals. Signals that the breaking inside is reaching the surface, begging for release, begging to be acknowledged. Now, let's create a loop here. Because you might be thinking, if breaking inside is so silent, how do we even recognize it? How do we know when we or someone we love is going through it? Hold on to that thought, because I'll come back to it.